Hey guys, what's going on? In this video we're gonna talk about a magical place in Georgia. Georgia's been one of the most underrated travel destinations in my opinion. This place is called Mestia. Look at this landscape. I'm pretty sure you think it's been photoshopped. It hasn't. This is the real picture. This place is called Mestia. It's a beautiful small town in the Upper Svaneti region in Georgia. It's about 450 kilometers away from Tbilisi and 250 kilometers from the resort city of Batumi. The driving time, in case you want to know, 8 hours from Tbilisi by car and 5 hours from Batumi by car. The road trip is mountainous and it's an entertainment by itself. It will take you amongst the majestic snow-capped mountains, just like in Switzerland or New Zealand. Mestia's elevation is 1,500 meters. Thanks to ex-Georgian President Mikhail Saakashvili and his vision of the Georgian development as a tourist destination, an airport was built in Mestia. From the center of Mestia you can hike up to glaciers at the bottom of Ushba. It's a mountain. Ride a horse to alpine meadows, learn the Svan culture, and ski during the winter months. There are a few glaciers in the area. Chaladi is one of them. It's located on the southern slopes of the Caucasus Mountains. The trek takes only 5 to 6 hours to walk to the glacier and back to Mestia. When you're in Mestia, you can go and see the glacier. It's 3 kilometers uphill, and then you'll have to walk another 3 kilometers downhill. I think I'll pass, but I'm sure it's worth it. There are also gorgeous lakes in the vicinity of Mestia. Those lakes lie at the base of Mount Ushba, and they offer breathtaking views of the surrounding area. But you get those views from anywhere. Just head to the Tourist Information Center and they will provide you with all the information you need, and maps and everything. I'm not a big fan of trekking, honestly. But what I really enjoy is Georgian cuisine. It has never let me down. You can start with hinkali, its local dumplings, to soup harcho, to hachapuri. It's a cheese-filled bread with an egg on top. Georgian cuisine will definitely make you feel happier in the mountains. The major downside about this area is that it's very rainy, and the first day that I arrived, guess what? It started raining. Mestia is a very rainy place. Not a day goes by without a little bit of rain. Unfortunately, I got very unlucky with the weather. It was sunny in the morning, but then I got a flat tire on my car. I spent some time looking for a workshop that could fix that for me. And when I was ready to get some nice footage of the countryside, it started raining. What a disappointment. So I was stuck in this cafe, drinking some coffee, trying to stay warm, and then I saw a bunch of people sitting at a table. Half of them were Georgians, half of them were Europeans, and they started speaking English. So this got me curious, and I tried to overhear what they were talking about. There were some investors from Germany interested in developing ski resorts. Just think about it. 10 years ago, nobody ever heard about this place called Mestia. And now you got foreign investors coming in, and you have Georgians that can speak good English. Isn't that really surprising? I am in Mestia, taking a skylift to the top of the mountain. It's going to be 2.3 kilometers above sea level. That is very impressive. Actually, it's pretty chilly right now. It's freezing cold, and I only have 2 t-shirts on. That's everything I had with me. Okay, but behind me, it's something that is definitely worth seeing. Wow. It's places like this that give you absolutely peace of mind. Oh, the bird songs. I love it. Let's talk about the local population. They're called Svans. It's a cultural and linguistic subgroup of the Georgians. They're distinguished by their culture, traditions, and customs. The genetics and cultural heritage of this group has been preserved for 4,000 years. The most recognized symbol of this area is the medieval towers. You see these stone watchtowers everywhere.
This unique medieval architecture that Mestia has is included in the World Heritage of UNESCO. A typical Swan fortified dwelling consists of a tower, an adjacent house, and some other household structures, encircled by a defensive wall. But if you really want to go back in time, you gotta go to the settlement called Ushguli. It's another 50 kilometers of off-road driving. You will need to hire an SUV to do that. It's about 2 to 3 hour drive. There's no road basically, so if it's raining heavily, it's probably impossible to get there. The best thing about that settlement, and I didn't get a chance to visit that place, unfortunately, is that it hasn't changed for the last 200 or 300 years. So you're basically traveling in time. Ushguli is also the highest settlement in Europe, at an elevation of 2,200 meters above the sea level. There are lots of things to do in Mestia. In the evening, you can go to one of the local cafes that have live music performances and get some great food and enjoy Georgian music and dances. I went to this place called Lila. Now let's enjoy some of the music. I totally enjoyed my stay in Mestia, and I met lots of foreign tourists. Guess where these guys are from? Let's talk to them.
Hello. Where are you guys from?
Hong Kong.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Awesome. Is that typical for people from Hong Kong to come to Georgia?
No.
No?
Very uncommon.
We've never seen one since we've got here.
I know.
I've seen a lot of Chinese, but not a lot.
but not from-
not a lot.
True.
Yeah.
I've met people from everywhere.
Really?
Poland, Germany, Chinese, from Philippines.
Not Hong Kong.
So what do people from Hong Kong like think about Georgia? Did they know it exists actually?
I think not many
Not
people
many.
know.
I'll say half
Yeah.
of the people don't know about
Yeah.
Georgia.
Is it just recently that people started coming here? Or did you have to make a lot of like connecting flights to get here?
We have to stop at Doha,
Yeah.
Okay.
and
So
well,
it's
it's not
not
that
too
it's not that hard,
difficult.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not the easiest way to come here.
Not
Okay.
very popular.
So what do you make of it so far?
Well,
We like it.
apart from the weather,
Yeah.
Oh, that's
if
true.
it's not raining, it's gonna be perfect.
In case you wonder, accommodation is cheap. I got a hotel room for $20 to $30 a night. I had a rental car, so I was able to travel and see things, and that's what I suggest you do. Get a rental car in Batumi or Tbilisi and drive. That's the best way to do it. Now let's enjoy some footage of the scenery and the local life. I hope you guys had a great time watching this video, and I hope you get a chance to visit this magical, wonderful place. Alright, you stay safe. Bye. Alright, we have a traffic jam. We have a bull, have some horses. How you doing, guys? Are you wet? How you guys doing? I really hope there's a restaurant on top, because I'm freezing and I need a cup of coffee to warm me up. In the winter time, this place is a popular ski resort. The cafe is closed. Maybe it's too early, it's just 10 in the morning. Or maybe it's just a seasonal thing, I don't know.